The railway is one of the most important elements of transport, and due to the increasing demand every year, the current networks need to be expanded and developed. Governments spend billions of dollars on railway investments and infrastructure development. However, as the demand for railways shows a significant increase, this is also necessary. From Paris' new metro rail network to a railway that crosses the desert, these are the world's biggest railway projects that are changing the world. Before we continue, make sure to like this video, and subscribe to Indigo Future. And let us know in the comments below, which one you like the most after you watch this video. Number 10. Tren Maya. There are railways on the forest, there are railways in the desert, and there are also railways in the mountains. But are there railways in the jungle? Now we're introducing Mexico's multi-billion-dollar railway that will run through the jungle and connect Mexico's busy tourist spots. The 948-mile-long railway line is divided into 7 sections, built in 2 phases, and will eventually stop at a total of 29 stations. However, the project is highly controversial due to its effects on the country's jungles, natural areas and historical cultural sites. Although the railroad would provide much better transportation for Mexico and tourists, it would have to be built through the jungle due to the topography of the Yucatan Peninsula. The project was launched by the Mexican government as part of the 2019 to 2024 International Development Plan. Then public procurement began, and in 2021 the list of project contractors was already established. If it is completed by 2024, the trains will travel at up to 176 kilometers per hour, so it can also be called a high-speed railway. The price of the entire project is approximately $10 billion. Number 9. London Crossrail. London's transport has been a big problem in recent years, and the constantly overloaded subway network is no longer a solution for the city's transport. That's why London created the Crossrail project, a railway project with 10 stations that would give London a better transport. Its goal is to provide a high-frequency hybrid commuter rail and rapid transit system crossing the capital from the western suburbs to the east. Its first phase opened in the first half of 2022, but it was originally supposed to open in 2018. The task of the line is to provide a solution to commuting, which is a big problem in London, and to enable a more efficient and innovative transport. The main feature of the project is the construction of a new railway line. As soon as the Elizabeth line becomes fully operational in May 2023, the new 9-car trains will run on the central section with a density of up to 24 trains per hour in each direction. The price of the entire investment is nearly $23.6 billion. Number 8. Dallas-Houston Rail Project. The project, which was only recently restarted and would represent a solution to a problem that has existed for several years, is the railway investment being built between Dallas and Houston, a $30 billion transportation development in the United States. This railway project is one of the most significant railway projects in the world. The high-speed railway being built between Dallas and Houston rethinks the transport system of Texas from a sustainable point of view, avoiding the nearly 4-hour traffic jams between the two cities and ensuring lower travel costs. The commute between the two cities is expected to increase from 4 hours to 6 hours by 2040, so a more efficient mode of transportation is definitely needed. Thanks to this, the Texas Department of Transportation created the Dallas-Houston High-Speed Railway project. The new railway will shorten the journey to just 90 minutes, and trains will be able to follow each other every half hour. The main task of the new railway line will, of course, be to facilitate the significant commute between Dallas and Houston, and it is expected to be completed by 2030. Number 7. Grand Paris Express. The construction of a 200-kilometer, 4-line, automatic metro railway network. Traffic congestion has been an increasing problem for Paris in recent years, so it was forced to build new developments and a new network. However, since the metro network is large and complicated, almost nowhere can new lines fit, so Paris was forced to build a honey railway. The railway project was first proposed in 2007 and construction began in 2015. A total of 68 new stations are being built on the 4 new lines, which are nearly 200 kilometers long, and the total costs exceed $45 billion. The project will be completed in stages between 2020 and 2030 and will be completely ready by 2030. The new line will increase the capacity of the Paris Metro by 2 million passengers per day. This huge transport investment will have a huge impact on Paris and will also provide a renewable transport option for the French capital that is efficient, affordable and environmentally friendly. Number 6. Suburban Rail Loop. One of Australia's largest megaprojects, which will provide a better transport option for Melbourne and Victoria, is a railway that will stretch 90 kilometres across the province, including the Melbourne Airport and 2 other transport hubs. The project will consist of 4 phases, 2 of which are already under construction, and the opening of the first phase is expected in 2029. The project was announced in 2018 and would provide a solution to Melbourne's long-standing traffic problem. The project is being built not only for transport development reasons, but also for environmental protection reasons, saying that SRL will provide a high-frequency metro service with fully automated 4-car trains. This design differs from Melbourne's existing heavy rail system and will provide much more efficient and innovative transport. When ready, it will contain 15 stations and stretch 90 kilometres under Melbourne's suburbs, but work has already begun in 2022 and is expected to be fully completed by 2035. The costs are estimated at $31 billion, but this could go up to $51 billion. Number 5. Northern Powerhouse Rail. Northern Powerhouse Rail, a proposed major rail scheme, aims to significantly increase the economic potential of the north of England. The new railway line, also known as HS3, will connect major cities such as Manchester, Leeds or Liverpool and touch the HS2 railway line, among others. The High-Speed North project aims to improve public transport journey times between major cities in the north of England, improving commuting and improving existing rail infrastructure. The project was presented for the first time in 2014 and the negotiations regarding its construction took place for the first time in 2022. However, the British government did not consider the implementation of the project important. According to the final agreement, the government will only finance certain parts of the project. If opened between 2030 and 2040, train speeds could exceed 230 km per hour, providing a more efficient transport option for the north of England. The estimated cost of the project is approximately $47 billion. Number 4. California High-Speed Railway. The United States does not currently have a large-scale rail network. Therefore, in recent years, the country has announced several railway projects for more efficient and innovative transport. Although the United States does not have many megaprojects, several old megaprojects and several new ones have been announced in the past year. One of these is a high-speed rail line through the state of California, between San Diego and San Francisco, touching Los Angeles. The project was recently restarted and would include the construction of a renewable and innovative railway for the state, which would be a better and even faster solution than air transport. The project was approved in 2008 and would provide a complete transportation option for 800 miles. Once ready, the journey time between the 2 major cities will be reduced to just 3 hours, thanks to the more than 350 km per hour trains that the network will use. The first phase was supposed to be handed over in 2015, however, as the mega project was delayed, the costs also increased, and it was finally handed over with a delay of 3 years. The second phase is expected to be delivered in 2029, while the San Francisco to Los Angeles phase is expected in 2033, and the total costs will exceed $80 billion, well above the planned $40 billion. Number 3. Chuo Sinkhansen. The construction of the world's fastest train along with a multi-billion-dollar track with train speeds exceeding 500 km per hour is the Chuo Sinkhansen, Japan's largest railway project, which is being built between Tokyo and Nagoya. When ready, it will connect Tokyo and Nagoya in 40 minutes and Tokyo and Osaka in 67 minutes. The line is 285.6 kilometers long and 90% of it will be in a tunnel. Although this is a project under construction and development, the first test has already taken place, where the L0 series maglev train broke a record speed as it traveled over a section of the railway at over 600 kilometers per hour. When it is officially ready and handed over, trains will run at a speed of 500 kilometers per hour on the 9-station line, solving a decades-old problem and creating a more efficient transportation option on one of Japan's and the world's busiest railway lines. The total price of the project is approximately $84 billion. Number 2. High Speed 2. The UK's largest rail project, which involves the construction of a high-speed rail network across the country, is the High Speed 2 Rail project, a high-speed rail project connecting the UK's largest cities over 530 kilometres. When ready sometime between 2029 and 2033, trains running on the line will be able to reach speeds of 330 kilometers per hour, allowing the high-speed line's 8 stations to be efficiently served. The project will be implemented in 2 phases, and the first phase is expected to open in 2029 between London and the West Midlands and will be 230 kilometers long. The railway will serve several important sections, such as London-Chester or London-Birmingham, which have seen a significant increase in traffic in the last decade. The second section will be ready in 2033 and will serve the London East Midlands route with a stop at Manchester. Although the part of the project known as HS3, which will serve Northern England, has already been mentioned, the HS1 project has already been completed and is known as the Channel Tunnel. The price of the total investment is approximately $136 billion. Number 1. GCC Railway. The project that connects Middle Eastern countries along the Persian Gulf coastline is the GCC Railway, a railway project currently under construction, that will be connect Oman, the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, and Qatar, all through a cargo and passenger line. The essence of the project is not only the connection of the countries, but also the connections of the Emirates and the United Arab Emirates is an important aspect. In 1981 the contract was signed in the Saudi capital, Riyadh, for the construction of the railway line which will be connect 6 countries a length of 1,200 kilometers. The first section has already been handed over, and is currently cargo trains between Ruwais and Shah. Because of high temperature, they can only work at the construction site at night, which is why it is being prepared more and more slowly than a traditional railway. Several countries' obstacles had to be overcome and the countries already experienced in building railways in the desert helped in this. Because of the sand the tracks are cleaned once a week and the trains are equipped with a special Drutz filter. The cost of the project is about $250 billion, but the countries participating project will share the cost among themselves.